Thank you all for being here. As New Jersey's Chief Law Enforcement Officer, my number one priority, indeed the primary duty of my office, is protecting the people of New Jersey. That includes the safety of the people of the city of Paterson, as well as the safety of the officers sworn to protect them. Residents of this city and residents in every community across our state must feel that those officers called on in times of emergency or distress will help provide the solutions that community members need and deserve, not escalate situations or exacerbate vulnerabilities. Due to a number of events and concerns involving the Paterson Police Department, there is a crisis of confidence in law enforcement in this city. And under these circumstances, I cannot deliver on my duty to protect the people of Paterson and to keep officers safe who are sworn to protect them. And that cannot continue. So something has to change, and it will change, starting now. Earlier this morning, I exercised my authority as Attorney General and superseded the Paterson Police Department. Effective immediately, my office has assumed control of all law enforcement functions of the Paterson Police Department. In addition to assuming control of the city's police department, I'm also announcing today a series of other initiatives to improve public safety here in Paterson and throughout the state. First, I am committed to bringing the Arrive Together program to Passaic County and to this city. As many of you know, Arrive Together pairs a plainclothes officer trained in crisis intervention with a mental health screener in an unmarked vehicle to respond to 911 calls for service related to mental health or behavioral health crises. Currently operating in Cumberland County, Union County, and Atlantic County, we're set to expand to a number of other counties this spring, and thanks to Governor Murphy's support in his next budget, where he's proposed $10 million to bring this program statewide. With the support of the governor, my office is already in the planning stages of bringing Arrive Together initiative here to Passaic County, and now that we've assumed control of the Paterson Police Department, one of our top priorities will be to establish the program here in this city as soon as the framework and appropriate supports are in place. Second, I will be revising our statewide use of force policy, which carries the force of law, to include protocols for barricaded individuals. Situations involving individuals who are barricaded within a room or a confined space pose significant challenges and risks for all, both civilian and officers alike. In order to ensure the law enforcement's response is as effective and consistent with our use of force principles as possible, together with Executive Director Tom Eicher of the Office of Public Integrity and Accountability in my office, we will engage with experts and stakeholders to develop protocols that guide the appropriate use of force and the effective, this is important, the effective use of mental health professionals in such situations. Finally, I'm announcing that I'm also convening a working group to study and produce policy recommendations concerning interactions between law enforcement and community and hospital-based violence intervention groups, groups that we are proud to support in the Department of Law and Public Safety. Let me be clear. I've listened intensely to the concerns of this community. I know the announcements I'm making here today will not quell the strife in the city of Paterson overnight. It will not immediately restore public confidence that the police are committed to providing every resident of Paterson with fair, just, and effective public safety. But let me also be clear to all of the residents of this great city. We will get there, and we will not leave until we do. So my announcement today represents a pledge that I'm making to every resident of this city and every officer of this department. The state of New Jersey is committed to the safety and success of the entire Paterson community. To the people of this community, we have heard you, we are here, and we are staying. And to those of you who may not yet be on board, I think we all can agree that the status quo is not working. So even if I can't convince you today to work with us, I ask that you give us time, that you let us show you what we can do, that you not work to undermine the important reforms we will be making, because we will succeed here. I will accept nothing less.